the nation on parade. We're the biggest batch of dollars ever made. Oh, we used to march by millions, but now we march by billions, and maybe we'll be trillions for your dead. We're the dollars of the nation on parade. We're the money all of you are getting paid. In the fiscal year before us, there'll be 194 billion more of us dollars of the nation marching on. Hooray!
Yes, America's national income gets bigger and bigger. In 1943, it was $142 billion. That was double the 1939 figure, triple the figure for 1933.
Gee, how come there got to be so many of us in a hurry?
Why, Dollar, it all came about because something happened to make Americans roll up their sleeves and go to work as they had never worked before. That something was Pearl Harbor. And out of our grim resolve to win the war which was thus forced upon us came a great miracle of industrial production. Tanks and guns and planes and ships and other fighting tools for our fighting men. More tools for war than any other nation had ever produced in so short a time. That's how our national income reached such a record total.
That's swell. Folks ought to feel mighty good about it, eh?
Well, maybe yes, maybe no. It depends a good deal on what happens to you, Dollars. What is happening to you, by the way?
We're going to pay taxes. We're about 15% of the total.
We're what people normally save. Put into life insurance, savings accounts and the like.
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're all going?
Where do you think? We're going to get spent. What else is money for?
Oh, no, you're not. Not all of you.
Why not?
Because there just aren't that many things for civilians to buy these days, unless they pay a lot more than things are worth, or unless we reduce the flow of war supplies to our fighting men. You see, Dollars, the great war production program, which is creating so many of you, leaves room for only a minimum supply of products for the folks at home. And if all of you try to get spent for that limited supply, here's what begins to happen.
I might be able to let you have a little if you're willing to pay the price. It's 92 cents a pound.
Okay. I've got plenty of money these days.
Plenty of money these days. But how far will it go if we encourage these dollars of ours to become inflationary dollars?
What does he mean, inflationary dollars?
Search me.
I'll tell you. I know all about such things.
I'm an inflationary dollar, and as any clever scholar can determine by some plain arithmetic, if the public's paying double for each bauble, bit or bubble, we'll be running into trouble double quick. Each inflationary dollar makes your money that much smaller, keeps you paying more and more for less and less. And if I'm allowed to wander, you will really hate to ponder my beautiful inflationary mess.
Yes, I'm quite a nasty fellow, though I seldom shout or bellow. Speak up softly as an ordinary thing. I've done plenty in my time. Almost wrecked the American Revolution once. I shut prices up so high that George Washington complained bitterly.
Choose $30. Prices rising. Choose $40. Prices rising. Red, choose rent. Prices rising. Red, choose rent. Prices rising. We want red.
I didn't help much in the Civil War either. Made things tough. Wrecked the South completely. Caused a lot of suffering in the North.
Wheat up $1. Prices rising. Corn higher. Prices rising. Corn, wheat, everything. Higher, higher.
A lot of families with their men folk away at war found out what I meant then. I meant less to eat. I meant ragged clothes and cold houses. I meant suffering. World War I found me at work again.
Prices rising, cost of living going up.
Wheat, $2.25 a bushel.
Wheat going up,
Eggs, 90 cents a dozen.
eggs going up,
Butter, 67 cents a pound.
butter going up,
Shoes, $15 a pair.
shoes going up.
Just about double the cost of living in World War I. Maybe some of you remember that. Did you like it? No, of course you didn't. People never really liked me, but I'm callous to that. Because I have so much fun watching people suffer. And let me tell you something. Never in my whole life have I had so much fun as I'm getting out of World War II.
Occupied France.
Bread, 6 times normal. Occupied France.
Prices rising,
Occupied France.
we want bread.
Neutral Sweden.
Meat, 3 prices.
Neutral Sweden, prices rising,
Neutral Sweden.
we want meat.
War-torn Italy.
Spaghetti, 10 prices. War-torn Italy.
Prices rising,
War-torn Italy.
we want food.
Norway.
Greece. Spain. Portugal.
Germany.
Yes. Even with the master race itself, I'm getting the upper hand.
Bread going up.
Prices rising,
Bread going up.
prices rising, we want bread.
You mean to say you caused all that trouble?
How'd you like it, huh?
That sounds like all kinds of fun. Are you fixing to go to work on this country?
Fixing to? Boy, I've already started. Look at all the damage I've caused since Pearl Harbor.
Yes, since 1939, inflation has been creeping up on us. Food prices have risen at least 47%. Clothing, 22%. Rent, 10%. The average cost of living, at least 25%.
See what I mean? And if you folks will all help me, boy, what we can do to people. How about it?
Hey, wait a minute, gang. Don't listen to him. He's not a good American dollar.
What do you mean?
You're an un-American dollar. That's what you are. And so will all the rest of you be if you listen to him.
And who do you think you are to be talking so big?
I'm a dollar that's helping to pay for the war. And at the same time, I'm saving myself for those wonderful things folks will be able to buy after the war. I'm a dollar invested in war bonds or stamps. I'm a double duty dollar.